What did he do?
Hiya.
I got Gavin. I love you, Gavin, bro. Yes. Woo! Love your swap.
Sure, yeah.
Woo!
Sing on.
I don't know.
Yo, hi. So, before we get to these great bands, I was graciously allowed to do stand-up.
Yes!
Thank you. Yeah, so I saw Joker last week, and at least I know there's a floor on how badly this can go. So, yeah. So I should get into it, I guess. So I was taking a walk the other day, and went past one of the Chicago marathon lanes, wherever. Saw all the people lined up cheering on the runners. Had to wait for the heat to pass, so I decided to go stand with them. And as the runners passed, stared at them, all these great athletes working their hardest, and I lit a cigarette right there, looking them in the eyes, because I felt like everyone there should be able to look at someone out of breath and say, that's something I would never want to do ever. Yeah, no. So I love Chicago. Not from here, from Minneapolis originally.
Yeah!
Thanks. We left for a reason, right?
Yeah!
But I think one of the reasons why I love Chicago so much is the people I've been living with and hanging out with since I got here. Great people, but they have some interesting qualities. They're all a part of a cult. You may have heard of that cult. They call themselves the CPS Kids. For those of you who don't know, they're people that went to high school together in Chicago. So people have been here for a long time, and every single one of them are absolutely fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I have come to the realization that CPS kids have somehow, through sheer force of will, fought, or robbed every single other CPS kid. Yeah, no, I didn't realize it at first. It started with stories when I first started living with them. Nothing too unusual, normal high school shit, but maybe a little bit more exciting because of the big city. But then I started hanging out with these fuckers, going out with them. I have not been able to buy eggs in 6 months, because every time we go to the grocery store, we step into a fucking Jewel, a 7-Eleven, a bar, even on the street. I just get in with my shopping list, and about 5 items I get a tap on my shoulder, and they whisper scream. You ever have a whisper scream, It just sounds like I'm fucking talking, but really intense. We need to get the fuck out of here. Me, the idiot, asks, why do we need to get out of here? Knowing the answer, which is, oh, I know that kid, we can't be fucking here right now. Me, the idiot, asks, well, why? What's wrong with them? And lo and behold, it's always, he fucked my sister and fucked her over. I robbed that kid. Yeah, no, him and his buddies beat up my buddies at the party last week somehow. I was there. When? No. They're fucking crazy. No. Though I kind of realized why they're crazy. See, Chicago doesn't have a lot of space. I feel like it's just a competition. The crazier shit you do, the better placement you get to stay. Rob someone, 10 points. Do more coke than an art convention for kids with trust funds, 20 points. Of course, you get someone pregnant, you're never leaving this city for the rest of your fucking life. Yeah, but I mean, it's an interesting time with them. Really made me think, between all the drugs, the partying, you need to start looking at your health. I've been taking a lot of long walks. Apple a day, as they say. Though, fun fact, you're actually supposed to throw the apples at the doctor. My current kill count is 34 MDs, 4 RNs, and one fucker who stood up on an airplane when they asked if there was any doctors there. He was a history professor. Yeah, everyone knows why they make those announcements. In your infinite wisdom, why the fuck do you think they need to know about the Spanish Civil War? Yeah. No, it's an interesting time. Because I'm looking at my health for a variety of reasons, I am currently 3 months sober. Thank you. To anyone who's struggling with addiction or alcohol issues and trying to quit, keep on. For anyone considering it, fucking don't. It's boring as shit. No. You don't know boring until it is Monday night. You have nothing to do. You can't drink. You can't smoke. And nothing new goes on Netflix until the next day. Yeah. No, I've had a variety of reasons why I quit drinking. Most of them depressing, some of them interesting. One of the main reasons is a little story I have about, actually here, not too long ago, my friend's parents came up, or one of the parents came up to take his daughter home. Or, not his, her daughter home, his sister. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about, buddy. And I got horrendously drunk. Just light my breath on fire fucking drunk. And as this day started, it started around 6 o'clock in the afternoon, I saw this lady, nice lady, freshly bolted on tits, in her 50s, keeping it tight, dressed like she was ready to get slutty at a Motley Crue concert. And she hits me with that classic flirt line, "You look like a nice young man." So as the nights progress, you know, we all get more and more inebriated. She asked me more questions about myself. What do I do? I'm an old man inside. I'm like 90 inside. I like going for long walks, woodworking, and things are not the way they used to be. I say as if I was around when the ways were used to be. No, so I get along with older people. Eventually, she goes ahead and asks, "Oh, do you work out?"
No way.
No, that actually happened, by the way. No, so eventually got to the point where it's, "Oh, you're looking real nice tonight." And it's at that point, 2 a.m., getting an Uber home, that I said, I need to reconsider my habits because I just stopped short of being an actual motherfucker. See, that would it's pretty close to home. All the people who are there are here right now. Thank you for supporting this endeavor. I know you regret it right now. No. But yeah, no, I learned a lot of other things from not drinking. I used to take very long walks home, never wanting to wait for the train. And I got to the point where I would do it blind drunk. I've actually walked to my old place from here many a times, literally not able to see. My only defense mechanism from being robbed or assaulted is projectile vomiting on them. But when I wanted to do this stand-up, I was thinking about, you're supposed to make fun of your family, how you grow up, you know, what makes you interesting. And I don't have any of the interesting ones. Not Italian, my family wasn't loud. I'm not Jewish, and somehow that always makes it in. Not black, clearly. And none of the other interesting ethnicities. No, what I am is, I'm Scandi, which just means people from Norway, Sweden, or Denmark. And we're pretty fucking boring people. I think the word mirthless was invented to describe old Scandinavian people. My grandpa is such a humorless man. You want to hear one of the classic Scandi jokes? Yes. You work until you die. That's it. That is a fucking knee slapper where I'm from. No. But I thought about more, and, you know, I realized it's been a couple generations since we've been here. I mean, we have some traditions and whatnot. It's not really that I'm Scandinavian, no. What I am is white trash.
Yeah.
Multi-generational, pedigreed white trash. Now, I know many of you here probably do suffer from being white trash, whether or not we admit it. It's not quite like the other race's trash. It's a mentality of being poor but not being broke. It's a mentality of having forgotten any actual reasonable value. It's a mentality of having the worst fucking taste in interior and exterior decorating ever.
Yeah.
My mother, for my sister's grad party, painted our door jet black. For some reason. One coat, drip marks all over. It looked like the fucking Addams Family or a portal to hell. So many other things about looking back now were examples of being white trash. We had a sink on our deck for 4 years. It's still there, actually. To this day, when I go back home, I visit it and say hi, like an old friend. I always ask, why have we not gotten rid of the sink? Well, my dad says, it means it's okay to have the toilet right next to it, too. Not hooked up to anything. 2 years it became that we were shoveling dog shit into that sink, sitting on our porch. The snow filled it. Became a type of decoration. But I was looking for the time, but she seems distracted. Yeah, no. Being a white trash is interesting. I brought some of it with me to the city here. It's interacted with other races, other cultures, and it's special in a way to me. You can't say that you're proud to be white trash, because that's how you end up being a Trump supporter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely my people's fault that we're in this fucking mess. Don't have any more Trump jokes. It's honestly getting too difficult to keep up. I passed by the offices of the Onion the other day. People were jumping out like it was the banking crisis as in the 1920s. We can't do it anymore! We just can't think of anything as ridiculous as that! No. What's my time, Anna?
8:15.
8:15.
You got time.
I got time? Alright, one more joke.
Yes.
Thank you. So, weed's gonna be legal. Yes, everyone is excited. Weed's gonna be legal come January. I'm particularly excited. They're coming out with THC Artie Palmers, which I have a problem with these, so I'm gonna be picking up a gallon of that real shortly. Probably be waiting in line for it. But thinking about it, I've come to realize, I think that the next generation is going to have it too fucking easy to get weed. It's that classic mentality of, I struggle so they should. Honestly, I think our generation has it too easy to get weed. I have 3 dealers on my Snapchat right now that deliver. They put out weekly deal lists. Well-formatted deal lists. It's like, who the fuck are you paying for advertising? No, back in the olden days, you ever talk to an old person about weed? How they fucking got it? You would have called a landline. Do any of you know what a fucking landline even looks like at this point? No, I don't. No, you want to call up right there, hope someone picks up. It's some dude you met in fucking college 4 years ago, or his friend. Hey, yeah, I need to pick something up. They don't have anything nowadays we get a billion strings. They can say, yeah, I have weed. All right. When can I come over? Well, at 6, I'll be here. But at 6:45, I need to be somewhere. So you have 45 minutes to get here. Now, you have to go get over there. No Ubers back then, so you had to call a taxi, walk, or public transportation. Not too different from now. But, you know, nothing stopping you get there. No one's there. Your night's ruined. Why? Your dealer got hungry and went out for a fucking Subway. Fuck me. That's best case scenario. Worst case scenario, you go to a part of town that no one ever visits for any reason but drugs, or to just, if they want to get shot, and just walk up to a guy in a corner muttering shit and hope that the shit he's muttering out are drug words and not just, random crazy shit. It's hard to tell sometimes. I got it. Oh, you got it, dude? Yeah, I got it. I got my brain back from the government. They did tests on it. That was a Vietnam vet. No, kids are gonna have it too fucking easy. Suburban kids especially. It used to be, back in my white trash days of living in the almost city suburbs, you had to, it was a rite of passage to find a dealer. You had to, ask around. You're buying through your friend for a while who wasn't a dealer. They just knew a guy who knew a guy, so you ended up paying $45 for an eighth at best. And it was 90% Sends and Seeds. Yeah, no, I didn't get my first deal. My first dealer didn't happen till after college, like properly back home. It was a pain. 2 a.m. after a shift, I had to drive over there. Only time I ever greened out. You know what that is? It's when you throw up from smoking too much weed. Go over there, rip a bong, throw up, weigh the shit in front of them, leave. That's embarrassing. Yeah, no. I'm out of material now, so I'll leave you with one more joke. Henry, I'd still fuck your mom sober.